What is up, everybody? My name's Rookzer and welcome to the first challenge video. I've actually just finished recording the intro video and I'm getting ready to edit it, but it's a nice sunny day. As you can tell by that, it's sunny outside and I want to go ahead and get this shot. So my truck's still broken down. I'm gonna have to wait for this shot, so I don't want to take the Grom downtown. The Daytona's up on stands, so I called an Uber. I've never been in an Uber before, but you know, that's what I'm doing. So what equipment am I going to take for this sunrise shot? The challenge this week is sunrises. What am I going to take? Here we've got my 6D Mark II. I've got my strap here because I'm going to need it. I've got my 50 millimeter, my 85 millimeter. So I'm going to take both of those guys. I'm not really going to need this guy, but I'm going to take it anyway. And then I've got my Pancake 40, which I'm not going to need it. I know I'm not going to need it. And then I've got my 70-200 Tamron. I'm taking all those with me to make sure that I get the primo shot. I'm not going to take T3i with me, because I'm not going to need it. He's going to be fine right where he's at. So we're going to wait for the Uber. I'm going to see if he'll let me do some backseat B-roll. Thanks, Peter McKinnon, for that name. And we're going to get an amazing shot because it's nice and sunny. It's partly cloudy. You know, there are a couple clouds in the sky, so we might get some nice little shots off of those. And hopefully it goes down primo. Good luck, Throttle Lock. Alright, so I'm in the Uber. This is my first time ever riding in an Uber, and this thing is clean. He's got a black Ford Explorer. Omar, there he is. What up, Omar? So we still got a little bit of time before sunset, so got some time to get up on the bridge and get where I want to get and all that stuff. So let's shoot some of that sweet backseat B-roll. Alright, so it is super windy down here, but the sky looks beautiful. It's going to be a great sunset shot. I've decided to do mine on the walking bridge, where I can get a good skyline shot, compose the shot really well, and have a bench to set up on. So it's going to be a really good shot there. And the only bad part is the walk. Omar was a fantastic driver. He was in a Ford Explorer and like it was super clean. I've never seen a used vehicle that clean before. I know mine are always nasty and dirty. So it is super windy, so sorry about the noise. It is super windy. I am not going to record too much up here because of the wind, but I did run into another photographer down here. He's trying to get some good shots of the bridge. The shots he's going for are actually really good, but the people and the clouds are really messing things up. So my sunset shot might be a little early sunset because that's what I have to contend with. I have to get the clouds just right. So we'll see what happens. And I actually ran into two people that I know from a Facebook group that I'm in, a couple Facebook groups actually. One of them, he's up there taking a time lapse. The other one's over there taking more time lapses of the sunset. It was a beautiful, gorgeous sunset. Can't wait to get these into Lightroom and see how they turn out. So B-roll to the house. See, hey, this one of those little boosted boards. And yeah, let's call the Uber and get home. Alright, so, yeah, my bad. So, we are back at the house now. Got all my photos on here. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump from here and go into Lightroom. I'm going to turn on the screen recorder and all that stuff. And we're going to import these photos, go through the editing process. So, let's go. Alright, so as you can see, I've opened up Lightroom here. This is actually a set that I've done recently, just some random photos and whatnot, just some stuff. So we are going to import all the photos that we just took, which are all these. So let's give it a little bit of time to import here. Alright, so shortcut keys, D to go from, oh, we're still going here, but D to go from import to develop mode, which is this, and then vice versa. Like up here you've got your little library, develop, map book, blah, blah. Library is E on your keyboard, develop is D because it likes to D. So these first few shots right away, I know that I'm not gonna use. Yeah, they're in focus and everything, and I mean I could probably do something really cool with this. Oh god, that shot. Alright, so when I snap this shot, there was a lady walking by me, and she had just taken the shot with her photo, or with her phone, but obviously not this shot, and I sit there, I said, I just got one of the best shots ever, and she looked at it, and she was like, oh my god. So I want to look here, what would Rift Valley, oh, that's drama, oh, that's drama, oh, that's such drama, oh man, that just looked dope. So that's going to be a strong possibility. Oh, the sun bleeding around. Yes, yes, please. Yes, yes, please. See, now it was getting a little darker. The sun was lower than where I could potentially get it. So I was getting a lot of the reflection off of the clouds, the light bounce, and this is, I just ran into a buddy of mine. Alright, so these are a lot of good possibilities that I'm going to go with. Not really sure exactly right now which one I'm going to go to, but what I like to do, since I have so many presets, is I like to go through here and just kind of check out the preview, see what I want to go with. I just use the preset as a starting point. I never click it and save, or click it and export. I never do that because that's not really me being original. That's just me sending the photo off to somebody and having them do it. But like what I might do is, like if I use this shot, I want to get something with some really good oranges and stuff in it. So like this, Rift Valley. Let's cool it off just a bit. We're gonna bring the whites down, bring the shadows down a bit. Make sure. Okay, so we'll bring the blacks up to get rid of this blue. I don't like clipping. And then crush the shadows right there. So I do like the dehaze. Bring the black up just a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna run the clarity right about there. And then I'm gonna saturate it some. I'm gonna pull that down. And then let's reduce some noise just a little. Just a shade of vignette. I don't like to go over like 5 or 10 vignette. So this is a very good candidate for what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the editing here, and then we're gonna jump back to the backdrop, and I will show you the finished product along with ThrottleLock's photo. Alright, we have introduced the sunset challenge. We have went and taken the photos. My strobe just like did a weird thingy doody over there, like woo woo woo. I'm getting text messages. I have left this microphone on this camera on all night. Like, I forgot to turn it off, and it's still good. The Rode Video Mic Pro is pretty good to go. We've edited the we've imported the photos into Lightroom. We have edited the photos. I've culled through them all. Of the 12 shots I culled down through for my main 12 to choose from, out of like 42 shots that I took, minus 6 or so for, you know, just random, like I took some shots of my buddy, I took some shots of some birds. Out of the 12, there are like 4 banger shots in there that I just want to keep so bad. So I'm going to publish those, I'm going to put them on my Instagram page, and actually if you all want some prints of those, if you want to purchase some prints, let me know, leave a comment in the section below, or send me a message on Instagram, we'll get all that hashed out. So the shot that I have decided to go with is this one right here. Now this shot here, alright, I had to pull this shot up on my computer over there so that I could properly describe the reason why I went with this shot. Now I will look that direction because I'm kind of cheating so forgive me for this, it's gonna be a thing. So the reason I went with this shot is because the light bleed from the sun along with the glare, it just worked out so well. I went to the walking bridge downtown Louisville. It's an old railroad bridge. I love taking shots from there. I've taken some sunrise shots there. I did some time lapses there for some friends, and they just turned out so well. It's a great place to get a really good view of the new bridge that goes across the river for I-65. It's a good place to get some skyline shots. They've got a really good flag there, and you can just see so much. And they've got some music and stuff. It's a very pleasant place to be, despite the shootings and stuff when it was first built. Anyway, this shot here, I went there because I was expecting the sun to set over the river, which would have been a fantastic shot. But that's only during the summer times. During the winter time, it sets over the city, which was kind of a plus because I didn't expect that. Now, this shot here, with it setting over the city, I was able to move up and down the bridge to find a really good spot to get the sunset behind certain buildings or between certain buildings, certain things. I've really, this shot just has so much in it. The sun glare, the flare from the sun coming through the corners of those buildings, and then also the light bleed from it around where the crane is coming around that little square building to the left of the Mercer building. I fell in love with that right away. So I did some color touch-ups and whatnot. I tried to bring a little bit more blues out of the top here. And then I tried to bring out some of the oranges a little bit, and I kind of desaturated some of the oranges because they were a little bit too orange, like it was just punched in there too much. And I'm really loving this shot. Despite the winter time, despite the cold temperatures and everything, I really wanted a warm sunset shot because when you think of sunsets, you think warmth, you think comfort. And I believe I was able to get this along with a little bit of industrial with that crane in there. That crane is just an added bonus. I have no clue why it's still there. That's going to do it for that shot. When I was editing those, I mean, you could tell I was so happy with the shots that I got, even straight out of camera. This is essentially just out of camera the way it was, because this is the before shot and this is the after shot. It's just not a whole lot of difference, just some shadows and lights and maybe a little touch of color. This here is ThrottleLock's shot. I don't know what it is. He hasn't sent it to me yet, but this is what it is. I put it in post. So that's his shot. We have figured out a way to keep you all from having to go to a different website, to keep you all from having to go to a different whatever to vote for the photos. YouTube has a place where we can create posts. So if you follow us as far as our posts go, it's kind of like Twitter and Facebook and all that, but you just post pictures and little video clips or promote your whatever or type, how's your day going? You can also create polls on there. So ThrottleLock's going to create a poll on his channel. I'm going to create a poll on my channel, and then we're going to put those together in the live stream. So I appreciate all of the suggestions and whatnot, how to do that and whatnot, but this is getting too long. The rest of it needs to go in the live stream. I'm sorry. This challenge, as you know, was the Sunset Challenge. The next challenge is sound through photography. I've already got a couple ideas for this challenge. They're up here. I've got guitars, got motorcycles, a go-kart frame sitting in the backyard, and I've got the city of Louisville. Open your minds to this next one. It's gonna be interesting. That's gonna do it for this video. I appreciate everybody watching, appreciate all the love and support. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share these videos out with all your family and friends. Hit that bell so you're notified whenever we put up new videos. I say we because you need to hit the bell on ThrottleLock's channel too. You're welcome. And as usual, alright, we'll see you guys online. Peace! God, that photo was so good. Nailed it. I am pumped on this one. ThrottleLock ain't seen it yet. He can't see my photo until I see his photo.